So this is part 3 and it's the final part. I didn't know I had to break this down to 3 parts so it's not like 30-40 minutes long. So here it goes. So I am gonna get a toner. I got this on eBay for like, I forgot how much it was. I'll put it right here or something of how much I got this on eBay for, but it's a Korean brand, Skin Food, and it's the Fresh Apple Sparkling Pore Toner. Now, toners, I feel like some people just put it on their face, but I would prefer toners to be more of another facial wipe. So you grab some toner and grab a cotton pad. Pour some on there, just like you did with the eye makeup remover. Wet it. And then it's another step to cleanse your face. This is the final step. Sometimes if you didn't do the other steps previously correctly, then you will still have like makeup on here. Long time ago, before I did all these steps, I did. So I would use just the facial wipe, wash my face, and then the toner, like that 3 steps, and that was it. But now I use more steps, and I do see more difference. So if I don't do it and get lazy, this is what happens. But I have been pretty good with it, just that this whole week I've been really busy, so I've been kind of breaking out, and I stopped taking medication, so my hormones are all a little messed up, so that's another reason why. I have PCOS. If you don't know what that is, Google it, and maybe I'll make a video of it. I don't really know much about it except for like what it, actually I do know about it because it's, you know, I have it, but it was a new thing for me right now, because I just basically this year found out about it. So if you want me to make a video of what PCOS is, leave a comment below. So I'm just, like I did with other steps, gently, lightly, away from face, wipe. So it looks pretty clean. So I think it's just getting the last bits of dust and dirt off your skin. I think the best toner for me was the Clinique purple one. I really liked it. It has the alcohol in it, but I just feel more cleaner with it. Feel like it worked the best for me. But I am still going to use different toners. And do the hairline with this as well. In circular motions. Don't forget your neck and chin area. I also go behind my ear after I'm done. Flip the cotton pad over. Use the clean side. And do the ear area. There's dirt there too. I don't know if you can see that. But there's dirt there too if you don't clean it. And also your neck if you have any other empty. And I would wipe. I know I just went down, but your back, it's... Sometimes I do my armpits too. It just feels fresh with toner. So I'm going to finish there. And then I've been liking this thermal spring water. I just spray it anytime I see it. Like, I just put it next to my bed. And my computer's there too. So whenever I just use it. So I'm going to use this. A mist. So after the toner, you should use like a mist or another toner type, kind of like Essence. I would use Essence. And yeah, so this next step is going to be my AC Vita oil-free, alcohol-free, fragrance-free with neem leaf extract for problem or sensitive skin, anti-trouble formula serum by dermatologist Ikeda Oshio. That's what it looks like. I got recommended this at a Korean beauty shop here, which I don't really like because they have limited, very, very limited of what kind of products. It's not like a Sephora. They have only like maybe 5-6 brands in the store that you can really buy, and they don't even have all the collections of the brand. So, but this is what was recommended. I had a toner and a mist. Well, the mist was basically the toner in a smaller bottle, spray bottle. But I liked the toner and the mist, but I don't really see much of a difference using this line. So whatever serum you like, I would use it. So this is a serum. If you have dry skin, I would use your moisturizing routine that you prefer. Sometimes using oils for your face is good. That's pretty much what's recommended, but it's really what you find the most that's helpful, because even with dry skin people, everyone is kind of different. People like using oils, people like just using their really thick heavy creams and moisturizers, but I do recommend that you have a night routine and a day routine that's totally different. You might use similar products or even the same exact product sometimes, and then also your night routine. I was just saying, a night routine. And then seasonal. So spring and summer and fall and winter, different routines. I know it's a little bit hard because then you'll be like, there's like this much left, I want to use it all. You can. I'm not saying no to it, because everyone feels that way. You don't want to waste it. So, but just for this purpose, I am going to show you my routine. I have combination skin. I have combination skin, so I'm going to show you my routine. My routine is T-zones are oily, you can see, and most dry as well. So I get dry in these areas usually, and when the spots are getting healed, they dry up as well. But throughout the day when I'm wearing makeup, I could see my nose getting a little bit oily and stuff. Not too oily. That's why it's a combination skin. So I don't really use thick heavy creams, but I also don't use do not use moisturizers. So this, I am using a serum for the night because I do get somewhat oily, so I don't really need too much of moisturizing and stuff. So I'm using this serum, and then I am going to skip moisturizer and go to using an acne serum. I love the Mario Badescu skincare. I have this, and if it's harsh like this big one right here, I use the drying lotion. But I used the drying lotion last night and it went down, so I'm gonna just use the anti-acne serum, which helps prevent acne from forming, and I feel like their brand do really help if they come out. So just on the spots. Alright, so that's that. And then I will use my eye cream. And this is the Estee Lauder's Advanced Night Repair Eye. And I used my Michael Todd's one, but I don't know if you probably don't remember this, but I said I don't really like Michael Todd's. I know there was a big hype about it. I think it was because most of them were sponsored, but I bought them on my own and I didn't really feel the need for them. I know they're organic and everything, but I didn't really see too much of a difference. Maybe it depends on what products I use too. So maybe I'll order like masks. Their mask is pretty good and stuff like that, but everything else I was kind of about. So I'm going to put this on my eyes. Now I've been using eye creams since I turned 20. Actually maybe even before. I got some samples from my mom to use because the earlier the better. After you get into your older teen age, then maybe after 16 you should start using eye creams and anti-wrinkle. The earlier it's better. What I found out is eye creams actually help with wrinkle care too. And even though it might not say anti-wrinkle care and stuff, it helps you with your little lines over here. And right here. So put it right here and just spread it out. That's what I use if I have leftovers on my fingers, or if you want to just add a little bit, I just go like this round, so I don't form lines right here, and a little bit right here. And I go down to this little V where you basically put your under eye concealer, and right this V area triangle, and also right here, so I don't get wrinkles. Now, in the winter, I don't know if you can see, but my eye is a little bit swollen. My skin gets dry in weird places. It gets dry in my eye area and right here. So what I use for my right here is I use bio oil. I also sometimes use it for my acne, so I don't get scars, because bio oil helps with scars. So it's like a moisturizer oil plus no scarring. So I just put it right here, and then also I'm gonna put a little bit where my acne is, so I don't get scars. Now, if you have oily skin, you might not want to use oil type products. So like I said, this is really for me, and I just want to kind of show you what I go through. But yeah, so like I said, my eye gets itchy and stuff, and allergy season it gets worse down here, but during the winter if it's drying, then it's dry right here. I don't know if it's my eyeshadows or what, but I just get dry. It's not because I don't clean my brushes or anything. I sometimes clean my fingers and use my fingers for eyeshadow and stuff, so I know it's not because I am unclean. That's just where I get dry. And then for allergies, I get dry down here, so I know the difference of what kind of dryness or itchiness it is. But for allergies and for this reason, I do use a sty ointment. I know sty is not what I have, but because this ointment can go into your eye no problem, I usually use this. So I'm gonna squeeze just a little bit. You see how much I use this. I even got one for my mom, because she doesn't have allergies, but sometimes her eyes gets weird like mine. So I just put it on top like a cream. Yep. And if I have allergies, I actually put this ointment in my eye and then go to bed. If you put this during the day, you might not be able to see. You'll have blurry vision, which will be very uncomfortable. So that's pretty much it. But one last time, before I go to bed, I spray myself again, because I do kind of get dry more in the winter than in the summer. And then lastly, sometimes I usually forget this step, but I also use a anti-wrinkle cream. Just because gene-wise, my mom doesn't have that. She only recently started getting like maybe wrinkles and stuff like that. But that's because she didn't really take care of herself, because she got her surgery and stuff like that. But whenever I remember, I do use a anti-wrinkle cream. This one is a Targeted Line Smoother by Garnier sample. So, but I do have my own product, but I've been using samples like I said earlier. So that's what I'm going to do. This one has like 2 different types. It has like a gel, and this is the gel part, and this is like the cream part, and it mixes. It's supposed to mix like that. So I just put it where I might have wrinkles later on. I don't have wrinkles now. I'm 25, so I don't have wrinkles right now. So I just put it into some areas. Sometimes I like to put it all over my face, but right now I'm just putting in the wrinkle areas, the possible wrinkle area. So I use that, and that's pretty much it, I believe. If I forget anything, I'll list it in my blog. So I know these 3 videos are kind of long, but it is necessary. And I will actually handwrite all the steps so it's not that confusing in my blog post of the night routine, and they will be in all just one full one after I post all 3. So I will put a link to that in the bottom of this video after all 3 videos are posted. I will probably do one every other day for this week or so with this video. And then lastly, before I go to bed, I will moisturize my lips. So I'm using the Vaseline Lip Therapy. And I am done. So I will list this, like I said earlier, and there is another step that you can do in between the second video and this video, which is a facial mask. But for this, I did not do a facial mask, but I will again list it in my blog post. So stay tuned for my blog post as well, because it will be a little bit more detailed and a little bit more organized than these 3 videos. So I'll see you guys next time. XOXO.